Well, meantime, the Senate expected to vote and pass a GOP-led resolution to scrap Biden's vaccine mandate for larger businesses this week. But Biden is likely to veto this. Joining me now is North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. Governor, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Now, the courts, Governor, as you well know, are lining up against the federal vaccine mandates. Isn't Biden going against the courts and forging ahead?
Well, David, great to be with you.
Thank you.
Yes, North Dakota's participated in three joint lawsuits with other states relative to the three federal mandates. Two of those three mandates have been stayed. We feel confident the third one will also be stayed. And I think it's what we said at the beginning is that these federal mandates were far overreaching. And we also believe that, again, if you believe that it's good for people to get vaccinated, a federal government one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work in our country. Certainly doesn't work in a state like ours where people believe in freedom and liberty. The more the federal government pushes the mandates, the more you have resistance to people getting vaccinated. So it's actually counterproductive, as well as potentially just playing against the law for the federal government to be exerting these mandates.
That's the extraordinary thing about it, Governor. It doesn't work. I mean, even if the goal is a good goal, but if you have public policy that works against the goal, you stop it and try something else.
Yep, exactly. And I think it's the same thing that we're seeing out of this administration, like in the context of energy. North Dakota, as you know, is a big energy producing state. One of the most baffling things I've seen has been the Biden administration repeatedly calling for OPEC to produce more oil and gas when North Dakota's, we're producing less than we were pre-pandemic. We've got people that are unemployed in our state because of that. And here you have, we can produce it cleaner, better, and safer than anywhere else in the world. And we've got our own administration pushing for things that would be against our national security, against getting people back to work, and against actually the environmental goals that they state.
And Governor, it is very similar to the vaccine mandates, because no matter what your goal is, what is happening as a result of what they're doing with their green energy plans, we now use 24% of our energy needs are produced by coal. It was 20% a year ago. That is to say, there have been so many gas pipelines that have been shut down and gas drillings, et cetera, that people are switching to coal for their energy needs. In other words, we're becoming dirtier as a result of their green energy goals.
Well, and again, even in a like in North Dakota, where we've got an opportunity with carbon sequestration to decarbonize sources of energy, including coal, we've got the geology in North Dakota to store the next 50 years of CO2 emissions for the entire United States. We can store 252 billion tons of CO2 underground in North Dakota. And so this would be a cheaper, more effective way to stabilize our electrical grid. And in terms of oil and gas, we're seeing it at the pump, where these policies are driving the price of the gas up at the pump, which is basically a tax on the hardest working Americans, those people that have to commute to work.
And again, thanks to fracking, we have seen, I mean, from 2010 until now, we have seen a big drop in CO2 emissions in the United States, a huge drop, and that's because of the fact that we switched to gas. And now, as I said before, we're doing more coal. Final question, bring us back full circle to the mandates. How much harm have the vaccine mandates done to the labor market in your state? We've seen essential services cut in many cities and states around the country because of these mandates. How have they affected North Dakota?
Well, I think one thing in North Dakota is we have, kept our schools open, we've kept our businesses open, and we've tried not to overreact at any point during the pandemic. We just approach things with both curiosity and humility, and really be driven by the data. And I think our employers, our great employers in the state, are reacting the same way. And what we're seeing again is this play out, which is we believe the federal mandates were overreaching and unlawful. We think the courts will agree with that. And we think, again, we'll continue to preserve the right for businesses to make their own decisions and for people to make their own health decisions going forward. And,
the businesses of North Dakota are so great. Without those businesses, we would not have the fracking revolution that has led to a cleaner environment in the United States. I just hope they have the freedom to continue. Governor Doug Burgum from the great state of North Dakota, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you, David.